This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
Yo, Rick, you did it again, my dude.
I got my homeboy right here, Sincere in the building.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, iLLANOiZE Radio? We tuned in. What's up, man?
What's poppin'? I ain't interviewed you, what, it was like 2 years?
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. Yeah, it's been about 2 years.
Man,
yo.
what's been since the last 2, man? In between time, I know who you is.
Right.
But the people don't know who you is.
Okay.
Man, let the people know who Sincere is,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? I'm sincere from the mob, west side of Chicago, repping.
West
you know,
side?
That's how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? I've been, doing this music shit for a while, so. I'm just trying to keep it working, keep it moving. You know how it go. Linking up with my boy iLLANOiZE.
So with music, like, let them know like how long you've been doing this music thing, and well, I know,
Okay.
but the people don't know. We got to catch the people up.
Okay.
I interviewed you before.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to ask. I can ask the same questions,
Right.
But then it'll be like a rewind.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I mean?
get you.
So you gotta let the people know, like, since where you get the name from.
Yeah. Actually, the name Sincere, it really came from, my grandmother. I was like always the kid who was like if I wasn't stingy. If you want my toys, you can have my toys. I actually got in trouble for it a couple times just because I don't supposed to be letting all the kids see my stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You letting people rock out with the G.I. Joe.
You know what I'm saying? And she just bought that. And
Yeah,
she like,
you know how mamas get
kids see
on the real.
I just bought that for you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got my name Sincere from, and it just traveled on with me since that. So, yeah. And then far as with the rap, I just incorporated with rap. My movie Belly, you know what I'm saying? Nas was like one of my favorite characters ever. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nas. That was one of my inspirations.
Is that your all-time favorite movie?
Yeah, probably that's my all-time favorite movie. Like for real. Yeah, that's
I
my
like Belly
all-time.
too.
That's a solid
Belly.
answer.
How you feel about how you think the music that Nas and Lupe finna put out will sound?
I think it's gonna be just really kind of over the heads of what's going on right now. That's kind of for more of the people who gonna appreciate it. So, you know what I'm saying, rock with. But, I think it's going to be dope. Because them two people that, they don't want Lupe in. They don't want him really on the mics like that. So, I think it's going to be dope.
Okay.
So, like, being from the West Side, you got more of a New York style of rap.
Right.
Like, what influenced that?
Man, like I said, growing up, man, I really listened to a lot of New York artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Biggie, one of my favorite, like when the whole Biggie, that's why I hate doing the whole Biggie Tupac conversation, because I be like, damn, I gotta tell them Biggie my favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying, and disappoint the Tupac people. But it's just like I was more grasped to the storytelling, the the lyrics, the whole art of rap.
The smoothness.
Yeah. And then just being able to, see an artist come up to a station like this with y'all and y'all throwing a beat and he just go.
Hey,
you know
don't make me throw no instrumental up on this joint.
That's my forte, so I'm ready for them anyway.
Oh, hold on.
But,
yeah, you do your thing.
Hey, though, look, that's the type of stuff I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? So Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
People like that. That was my go-to.
I heard you. I've been, since we met, and getting in tune with your music. I heard a lot of references to Styles P.
Yeah.
Did you hear that a lot?
Nah, that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of people, ain't gonna really talk about the ghost like that, you know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna talk about Styles P, and I know for the listeners who watching this on Instagram, yeah, Styles P, check him out, you know what I'm saying? He one of the ghosts of this, you know what I'm saying? He definitely inspired me a lot, you know what I'm saying? But, they got put out the industry, you know how that go.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that go, you know what I'm saying? So I don't let the two things kind of like mix in between. Like, I love that rap, but I'm still got to be an artist because I see the mistakes they made. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't want to be, well, I guess, commercial, whatever you call it. They ain't want to get into the industry like that, and I'm willing to be a full artist.
With all the New York influence, what Chicago influences do you have?
Man, my main Chicago influences would be Do or Die, you know what I'm saying? Do or Die, know what I'm saying? Shout out my big bro, AK, you know what I'm saying? He, like, it was crazy. Like, they brought me out to a couple of their shows, you know what I'm saying? I opened for them a couple times this year, and it was just like, damn, these are people who, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the backseat with my mama, and she riding down the street listening to Do You Want to Ride? You know what I'm saying? So now for them to be bringing me out at these shows and Twista, yeah, shout out to my big bro Twista, and for Twista vouching for it, you know what I'm saying, and coming through, it just different. Like, damn, I used to listen to y'all in the back seat.
Like, you know, with being around those guys, what have they taught you, or what have you learned from being around them?
Like, I learned different stuff when I'm around them, because it's more of like, you know, they structure by how stuff used to go, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I get around them, I try to learn the you know, just the business movement of it. And sometimes I even have to, like, let them know, like, man, no, I ain't gonna do that, because really the internet is where it's at now. You know what I'm saying?
University,
so basically, I'm just meeting both heads with them. I'm the younger cat, they the old, you know. So I just be having to tell them, man, the internet, and they be telling me to make sure my business right. So it worked.
So you just spoke about, like, learning from mistakes that, you know, artists that you look up to made. What are some of the mistakes that you made, and how did you kind of, like, bounce back from them?
Yeah, like, I learned a lot from the artists who make mistakes, but the mistakes I made, like, I've kind of, you know, did on the Chicago music scene, you know, you got a lot of people, you know, play the manager role, and everybody a manager, everybody's a, you know, hip hop. They've been in the Chicago music scene, so I have got in situations where I've almost signed, you know, little management papers with guys and did things of that sort, and then come to find out it's not really that real, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. Why do I gotta sign to do this?
Exactly.
Why do I gotta sign some papers for you to, you know what I'm saying? That, and the third.
You feel like they selling a dream or something?
Yeah, it's like that's why I tell artists, like, man, don't be so caught up on that. I need a manager, because, you know what I'm saying, if you so self-efficient, if you really become self-efficient and, you know what I'm saying, do the things yourself and respond to them emails, send them DMs, like, you're your manager.
Facts.
You a manager. Like, you might not, the only downfall is like, you doing all that and trying to be an artist too at the same time. So it could be a little, but
do you really feel like that's a downfall though? Like, having to manage yourself and be an artist?
Yeah,
because I feel like, wouldn't that be more of a benefit, because you kind of get to oversee everything that's going on?
Right. It's a benefit in itself, but it's a downfall when I have to be like, you know, because the industry is kind of perceived off of perception, you know. So, you know, when it's crazy when you have an artist reach out to people and they might not respond as fast, but if a manager reach out, they're like, oh, let me work with Sincere. His manager hit me up.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really, and whole time they wouldn't even know, like, man, dog, I'm really running my man's page. Like, I'm the one that told you to book me for this or do that. That wasn't my manager. It really was me. So it like I'm even in that field right now. Like, even with my homies, like when people be saying they homies, man, my homies don't support this, don't support that, dude. Man, hey, bro, let me get your password. You use a login. You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to be the Instagram person. I'll run all 5 pages. I can show y'all 5 pages I'm running right now. So,
that's hard work.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a different type of mentality. You know what I'm saying?
So you brought us a single. I want everything.
Right.
We're gonna get into that single, but first break it down for us and let the people know how you came up with things.
Man, I Want Everything really came. That's produced by my boy DJ Frankie French. Shout out DJ Frankie French.
Shout out Frankie French.
Yeah,
Shout out that man.
Yeah. Shout out that boy. He working. I wish he was supposed to actually be here with me today, because he wanted to come through and holler at you. But he booked on a boat. He doing a boat.
Look, Frankie got the line.
Yeah.
You know, I slide. You know, Frank know I slide on him at a club.
Oh, yeah. No.
Sound like you about to say you a slide on that boat with him.
He probably up there right now.
I'm mad I ain't get an invite there. I ain't see that on his Instagram.
He probably up there right now. But yeah, definitely. But it started with him, you know what I'm saying? He produced the track, and it just came about me just, you know, trying to, like we just sitting here talking about, I do a lot of rap, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of try to bring it down a little bit and just make a track so people could vibe out to and just, vibe to. So that's really like a club banger. I had more of a turn up mind state when I made this.
Okay.
Instead of my rap shit.
We finna get into it right now. This is Sincere. I Want Everything right here on Illinois via Logic Radio. We'll be right back at you after this music break. Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist, in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show. We are back in tune with the homie Sincere.
Yo.
And first and foremost, do you have any projects coming, my brother?
Man, I got two projects on the way. I got a project with DJ V-Dub. Shout out to DJ V-Dub over at WGCI, you know what I'm saying? I got a project with him, you know what I'm saying, called Bully Season on the way, Nation Business. But yeah, I got a project in the summertime called Tales of the Trap. That's really what I'm focused on, my debut project, Tales of the Trap, in this Bully Season.
Oh, so what all producers you have on Tales from the Trap?
Tales of the Trap got Frankie French. Really, Frankie French really produced damn near the whole
Frankie
tape.
French.
You know what I'm saying? Frankie French, he done and produced the whole tape. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, like.
Do you prefer to work with just one producer when you making a project?
Nah, I don't prefer it, but you know nowadays how things be, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't gonna really rock with producers and bad beats, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really I'm trying to build something with my bro so we could create a sound, our own thing, so it won't be like, all right, I was working with this producer, I was working with that producer. I'm just trying to create me and his own sound type thing.
Do you have any, like, favorite rapper, producer, like, combos that you like duos that you like?
What you mean by rapper?
Like, like how, like,
Jay-Z,
Future and Metro and Jay-Z, yeah, like.
Oh, okay, then I get what you're saying. Yeah, like, I think my main one probably would be right now. Man, I ain't gonna lie, no, I don't got too many favorite ones. Yeah.
But what producers would you like to work with, whether it's in the city or just, like, on a bigger scale?
Man, I definitely... Scott Storch, you know what I'm saying? I definitely rock with Storch, you know what I'm saying? DJ Mill Ticket, you know what I'm saying? Me and him definitely got to get some work in. But, man, there's so many dope producers. Seasick, shout out to my boy Seasick, you know what I'm saying? But, man, there's so many dope producers. I'm really willing to work with everybody. What's
a contact email they can reach out to you at?
Oh, man, get in that email ASAP. I'm booking sincere at gmail.com. ASAP, I'm with it.
So do you have any actual dates for these projects or no?
Yeah, me and DJ V-Dub, we gonna drop Bully Season May the 17th. We're gonna drop Bully Season May 17th, and then directly after that, June 27th, me and Frank French gonna drop Tales of the Trap.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just trying to get it lit, trying to build up the the brand a little bit before we drop.
Any videos, anything coming out?
Oh, yeah, we actually I just dropped a video with Lil Chris, you know what I'm saying? I just dropped a video with Lil Chris. Shout out my boy Lil Chris, you know what I'm saying, from K-Town. We just dropped a video and got a couple new ones actually coming this next week coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about events? You got any events that anybody can expect you to perform, pop out to?
Not actually right now. I'm just really focused on the tapes right now, just trying to get the projects really ready so it could be that time so we could do the events, you know what I'm saying? So really I just been putting all my work in with this tape, dealing with V-Dub, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just go back and forth with these different DJs and producers and just try to get the music right first before I attack the stages and stuff.
What's your standpoint on, like the mixtape age as of now? With back then, it's like a different feel now.
Right.
So what's your vibe as far as mixtapes?
Mixtapes, I feel like mixtapes is where you show your talent. You know what I'm saying? You're not really aiming to if you do pop, if you do get some hit songs on your mixtapes, that's great. But, you know what I'm saying? I think for more of a mixtape, it's like therapy for me. Like a mixtape, I want to put on a nice Biggie beat or a nice, you know what I'm saying, and just vent my thoughts and just rap, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I treat mixtapes, like more of sometimes it could be just mixtapes you could do whatever with nowadays. Like it could be freestyles or it could be an actual project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing this whole tape with V-Dub. It's gonna be all freestyle off of the classic beats, and then my Tales of the Trap is gonna be all produced songs by actual producers.
I got one more question I wanted to ask you. Do you think artists' loyalty to DJs has declined?
Say reword it. Like, reword it.
DJ, he gotta watch what he say.
Hey, look, I reword that. Let me see.
Do you feel like, you know, our artists out nowadays, are they still loyal to giving DJs work?
Man, they not, man, because I ain't gonna lie, they not, and it's very important, you know what I'm saying, depending on the type of DJ you got, because a lot of DJs are press play DJs.
Right.
So if you got a DJ that's make beats, he DJ, he this, that, and the third, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if y'all got something going on, y'all should try to stick with your DJ, but you know the cloud is a drug right now. Mm-hmm. So if a random DJ hit you up and say, "Hey man, I want to work with you and do this," I think a lot of people gonna just do it now. Like I don't think it's no, but we don't rock like that over here. Like if we got a project and I'm solely working with French and he producing something, like I try to encourage the DJs to, hey, let's see if you and my DJ could collab. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or let's see if y'all could work together. If not, then we just make it the best way possible. But I'm never really cutting my DJ out of nothing.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, let the people know where they could find you. Right. Give out your social media, your shout outs and things of that nature. Okay, also, again, let people know where they can find your project.
Okay, bet. Look, project's coming this summer 19. Tales of the Trap on the way. Spotify, iTunes, all that. Follow me right now. Sensitive 5QB on Instagram. Sensitive 5QB on Twitter. Sensitive 5QB on Facebook. All that. Just get in tune. We got a lot of work coming up. Shout out my boy Frankie French, mostly produced by him. And man, it's that time, man. We trying to take over this summer.